Hello everyone, welcome to the new video from the Journey to Canada team. This is Krishna from the Journey to Canada team. In this video, we will be explaining about the forms IMM1294 and IMM5707. So these are two important forms that you fill during your application process. If you have seen our last video regarding the demo of the entire SDS application process online, you can link to that. This is a very specific video about how to fill this form and how to proceed about things and stuff like that. And we have added one or two FAQs which some people might have doubt, which are really crucial. If you have any other doubts, let us know. My friend Abdul from my team will be explaining about how to fill the both the forms 1294 and 5707. Both these forms, there will be a demo shown, and we will explain two FAQs which were relevant at the end of the session. Thank you.
Hi guys, let us see the important documents required for the study permit application, that is IMM1294 and IMM5645 family information form. Here on my screen you can see the family information form. So let us go through this document first. So it shows type of application. Here Tom has selected student, and then the applicant details. So the name is Tom James and his date of birth, and this is the Tom's present address, and country of birth is India, and present occupation Tom has given as none. Then comes spouse or common law partner. Here Tom doesn't have any spouse, he's unmarried, so it's blank. And next is Tom's mother, so the name, the date of birth, and address details. And similarly it is father's name, date of birth, his occupation, present address. So the last column is will accompany you to Canada, yes or no. So in this case parents do not accompany the applicant, so it is always no. Coming to the next part, section B, it's the children. So Tom is unmarried, Tom has no children, so this part of the form is left blank. And the section C is brothers and sisters. So Tom has a brother, so it is Joseph James. Brother, it's the date of birth, Joseph's present address. It could be the present address or hostel address. As here it has as a student, we could mention his hostel address, and he doesn't accompany him to Canada, so it is no. And coming to the end, it has a signature space. So since this is an online application, no need to sign this document. You can directly put today's date and you can save this document. No need to print this document. So the online application doesn't require a physical signature. So let us go to the next important document, that is IMM1294. As you can see on screen, this is the application for study permit made outside Canada. You have two buttons, validate and clear form. Only if you validate the form you will get the barcodes, and then your application would be complete. So the first thing you can see here is a UCI number. The applicant, if he is applying for the first time, there is no UCI number, and if you are a reapplicant, you need to use your previous UCI number. I want a service in English, and then next it is the family name and the given name, James Tom as per the passport, and next is the details. You can fill exactly as per the passport, so the date of birth, gender, place of birth, in current territory of residence, and all this is exactly as per the passport. As you can see, these are subject to your personal things when you're applying. So if you're applying from a different country, so this would be no, and you will be giving your present country details and your status in the country. Probably if you're working or if you're already a student in a different country, then you would fill this information here, and your marital status, it would go there. In our case, Tom is single. And in personal details, he doesn't have a common law partner or he's not married, so it is no. So in languages, so it's his native language or mother tongue, and then he's able to communicate in English, and yes, he has taken a proficiency test. And next comes the passport details. So Tom has filled his exact passport details as per the passport, and national identity document is same as the passport, so Tom has filled in his passport number and expiry details or validity details, I can say. So next, contact information. Tom has given his present address and his residential address. So residential address would be as per the passport, and present address is wherever Tom is residing right now. Tom has also given his contact details, his cellular number, and Tom apparently did not enter his email address, so you can enter your email address at this point of time. And then comes the details of intended study in Canada. So Tom has been admitted to University of Ottawa for Masters of Engineering degree in the computing field. His province is Ottawa. His province is Ontario, and the city is Ottawa, and this is his address. So his university has a DLI number. This is the official DLI number, which would be present on the letter of acceptance or your offer letter, and this is the Tom student ID. Tom has given an expected study. So expected study could be 2 years for a master's degree, or it could be 1 year or little more than that for a diploma. So you can always contact your grad office for these details. And then comes the tuition cost. So Tom has entered an approximate tuition fee of 20,000 CAD. This is for the first year, and he has also mentioned 8,000 for room and board, another as 2,000. This could be his GIC. And funds available for stay, Tom has given 40,000 CAD, and this would be paid by parents in future. So there is nothing mandatory that you should have a minimum funds. The only requirement is a GIC of 10,000, which Tom has satisfied by putting it here 8 and 2. These are the extra funds which should be required during his complete tenure of education. So in the next field, it's education. Tom has completed his BTech CSC from Delhi University from 2014 to 2018 in Delhi, India. Employment. So Tom works for some software company as a software engineer. So this is not mandatory. This is just for illustration. So if you do not have it, you can write here I do not work, and you can complete to the next step. And these are the background information. So mostly this is a personal question, so if you have a tuberculosis or some medication and all, you can given the details here, but usually most of the applicants go with no and no everywhere. So you can go through this form and complete these details. So reaching to the last page, you select no because you don't want any other organization to contact you in future for some offers or something like that. And then signature is nothing but your digital signature. You write your name here, you complete name, and then comes the date on which you are submitting the application, and you click on validate. Here I click on validate. So it says validation completed successfully. So you have to fill this form until and unless your validation is successful. If there are any errors, it would highlight in red color, and you have to fill it and validate it. Once you validate it, you can see there are some barcodes generated. So until then it is incomplete. Once these are generated, your application is complete. That's it, guys. Thank you.
Hope you guys got like what are the details and how to fill those two forms. So we will come to the FAQ. This is one FAQ which is being asked frequently. Like SDS category doesn't show up when I fill the initial questionnaire in the GCA key login. So what happens is that you need to fill certain prerequisites, like you have to have completed the 12 months medical, paid the fees. You need to fill yes, like whatever we had shown in the previous video. Then only it will lead you to the SDS category itself. So this is a clarification. If you fill no, then it wouldn't lead you to the exact thing. All the options in the initial questionnaire of the SDS application, if you had seen our previous video, all are linked. Only if you choose those answers, it will lead you to the correct category. Else, it might not lead you to the correct category. So all those things are to be answered in the same format. Certain things might vary. Then you might have to collect necessary documents or complete the corresponding process in order to be eligible for the SDS category. This is another FAQ, important point to note, or FAQ. do I need to scan or sign anything physically in the online application for SDS? Like a lot of students ask us like whether I need to like download the form, take a printout, manually sign it, then scan it, then upload it. No, it is completely online. There will be acknowledgement at the end, like asking all the things which you have filled up are being considered as digitally signed, and you will acknowledge it, and you will click a button like saying yes, I acknowledge and I accept. So that considers as a digital signature. You need not physically sign, take printout or nothing like that. That is not needed in an online SDS application. So we wanted to clarify that. This is a common question which comes up frequently. Yeah. Hope you liked our video. Ask few more FAQs. If we are aware of the answers and specific things, we might try to answer you those. Comment below what topics would you like us to make future videos about. Like tell your feedback, like what can be improved, like what areas we can enhance better or provide more content about, so that we can help a lot of students as well as aspirants coming to Canada. Thank you guys. Do like, share and subscribe the video. Keep us followed. We are active on Instagram, so go follow us there. We give a lot of frequent updates about Canada and updates about universities, things happening down there in our Instagram page. Go check out. We will keep making more videos. Do subscribe and share to our channel.